Welcome to Basket of Tales, a time travel into the world of stories.
Hello, my friends. A warm welcome to our story time today. Mrs. is back with another great story. And today, our story is about a pair of birds and the mighty sea from the Panchatantra series. Let us begin with the story. The Bird Pair and the Sea. Once upon a time, a pair of titiba birds, husband and wife, lived on the seashore. The female titiba bird was expecting to lay eggs. When it was the time for her to lay eggs, she requested her husband to look for a safer place so that her eggs would be safe and warm. She said, "My dear, please look for some safe place. It is almost time for me to lay my eggs." But the husband titiba bird said, "Dearest, there is no better place than the seashore. You can lay your eggs here." But the wife disagreed. She said, "During the full moon nights, the waves of the sea are so high that they can drag even an elephant into it. No, please find a place away from here." The male titiba bird laughed and insisted. The sea would not even dare to do that. "Do not fear unnecessarily and listen to what I say. Go ahead and lay your eggs here." The sea had been secretly hearing their conversation and thought to himself, "How overconfident this tiny little bird is. He doesn't know my power. Let me teach him a lesson. I shall wash away their eggs when they are gone away." In few days, the female titipa bird laid her eggs at the seashore as per her husband's advice. Few hours later, the birds had to leave the eggs for a while and had to go in search of food. The sea was watching them fly away and thought this is the perfect time to swallow their eggs. And he started making big waves. The waves were so high that all the eggs were swallowed by the sea at one go. After a few hours, the birds returned, and to their shock, the eggs along with their nest were missing. The female titiba bird started weeping bitterly. She said, "I did warn you, but you never listened to me. I am sure our eggs got swallowed by the mighty sea waves. I shall never forgive you." The male titiba bird still continued his stupidity. He said, "Dear, don't you worry. I will prove to you how brilliant I am. I will dry the sea and force it to return our eggs." The female titiba bird wondered, "How can you dry this mighty sea?" The male titiba bird explained, "Don't underestimate me. I have a great plan. I will dry up the whole sea by sucking its water with my beak." The wife once again argued, "How can you suck the sea dry? Some big rivers continuously flow into this mighty sea, and there is no way you can suck all of its water." The husband just didn't want to give up and said, "I will work day and night to suck all the water from the sea with my beak." The female titiba bird understood that she will not be able to convince him anymore. She said, "Dear, I think there is no point in arguing. If you have decided to conquer the sea, my suggestion is that you take help of your friends." The husband agreed. He said, "All right, I will do this with the help of my friends." He called all his friends and explained them about his situation and how he plans to dry the sea to teach her a lesson. But all the friends knew that this was impossible, but at the same time they wanted to help their friend too. So all the birds made the male titiba bird calm down and said, "Let's all go and talk to the sea once. She may change her mind and return your eggs." They all reached the sea and requested the sea politely, "Please return their eggs." The arrogant sea didn't bother, and this made all the birds angry and furious. So they all started yelling and screaming at the sea. But still the sea did not react and instead laughed at their foolishness and overconfidence. They all continued to scream. And then the sea god appeared and asked the birds, "What's the matter? Why are you all screaming so loud?" The birds then explained the entire story and how the sea swallowed their eggs. On hearing this, the sea god got very angry at the sea and warned her, "O sea, you have been wicked. Return the eggs of the Titiba birds right away, or dare to face my anger." When the sea heard the warning from the Lord himself, she was terrified. She then apologized and returned the eggs to the Titiba birds. The birds then thanked the sea god. The sea god said, "I am very impressed with your unity. But I have a suggestion. It's better you stay away from the sea and make your nest somewhere far." All the birds agreed and moved away from the sea. The moral: in this story, both the sea and the male Titiba bird learned a lesson. Never be arrogant and proud of yourself. Be humble no matter what. We have also learned that good friends will always come forward to help us when in trouble. When in need, always ask for help. So I hope you enjoyed listening to this story. And do not forget our 4 B's. Be grateful, be respectful, be responsible, and be a good listener. Thank you for listening and hope to see you all very soon.